20 to 4. And look who's here. Fragrant. It is Ben Forster. Hello, Ben.
Fragrant, that's nice. Hello.
Very fragrant. I need to check I've got the right Ben Forster, though, okay?
Yes.
Let's just make sure we've got the right one. Won ITV Superstar competition, bagging him the main role in the new production of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Correct.
Is from the Northeast and possibly knows what a chicken parmo is.
Why, aye.
Have you ever had one?
I have probably not.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't. I've had all the other disgusting things that we eat there.
No, I went on it when I was writing these. I went on a list of Northeastern delicacies, late night delicacy. One was called a Savoy dip.
Oh my god, it's so nice.
What's a Savoy dip?
It is basically 2 bits of white bread that are like really soft and really fresh and really unhealthy, dipped in the dripping of pork with a big pork sausage in there and loads of peas pudding and stuffing. It's absolutely disgusting, but it's beautiful.
All right. It's been compared to a real-life Billy Elliot.
I am the real... Apparently so.
Who said this? Do you have any idea?
I think Amanda Holden.
Did she? Just Amanda Holden who said that?
Yeah, probably just Amanda.
Now, the reason I'm chatting to you is tickets are now available to see you present and perform in the Best of the West End stage and screen concert, which you're not just performing in, you're presenting as well.
I am, and it's... Do you know what? For me, I mean, I was part of the show last year at the Royal Albert Hall, and it is an amazing night that celebrates musical theatre and all the best songs that we all love. It's also got, like, an amazing lineup of people. It's a huge lineup of West End stars. But being asked to present it this year, and, you know, it's being broadcast on Radio 2, which is very exciting. I've got this pressure, and I'm a bit like, oh, God, you know, I've done a little bit of presenting in the past, but this is, like, a really big thing for me, so I'm really excited and nervous as well.
You're pulling back the amount of performing you're doing, though, in this one.
I am, yeah, because, you know, you can't be like, write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. You've got to, you know, if I'm there to present the show, I want to make sure everyone has a good night, that it flows from beginning to end. I am singing a few songs, but not as many as I would be if I was just there as a singer. When you get all the West End stars together in one place, on one night, how competitive is it between you? You know what, we've got a good community. I mean, the West End is... We're used to being families, we're used to sharing moments. You know, no one's really ever the star of a show. You know, unless you're like Glenn Close or maybe Michael Ball. You know, we are used to being a family. We're used to getting a show out in front of people, entertaining an audience that have travelled from all over the world, doing it 8 times a week. So doing it once at the Royal Albert Hall, we all usually just enjoy it and have a laugh, really. You say 8 times a week. I mean, that's the thing that people sometimes don't realise, is what hard work is to be in a play, to be in a stage show. It is. I mean, look, the routine is always really difficult, keeping yourself healthy, your voice, you know, all them things. But actually, the joy of what we do and the fact that I don't feel like I've ever really worked a day in my life, if I'm honest. You know, I get to come to work and get paid, and at the moment I'm playing Phantom in Phantom of the Opera in Greece. You know, all the things that I've done throughout my career, I don't feel like I've ever, even though I have to be there at a certain time and I'm working very hard when I'm there, it's still something I want to do, so I'm really lucky. You've ticked off a lot of the big musicals now, haven't you? I have. What's on the tick list? Right. So, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ Superstar, Phantom. I don't know why I'm doing some ticks on a blanket. You're actually ticking. No, I've done some really good roles, and, you know, I've had a really lucky career, but it's been a long time. This is my 20th year. 20 years? In the West End, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, obviously there's been breaks in between where I've sang in pubs and hotels. I used to live right by these studios, and you know, I've had a very varied career, but actually, like, it's something I look back on and I think, how was it 20 years ago? You know, how did I do my first West End show 20 years ago? It feels really long. Well, I've done radio for 20 years as well, and a lot of the early part of my career, in fact, a lot of my career was trying to get to where you get to try to get to Radio 2, to work on Radio 2. Do you think when you've had that period of doing things in pubs and clubs, getting paid a tenner, doing it for free, trying to get there, do you feel it gives you a sense of being humble when you finally make it, rather than getting success straight away? I think so. I mean, I do constantly feel lucky that I'm there. You know, I did my own show in the West End last year, and it felt like a real triumphant moment for me, because it was my solo show and people were coming just to see me and not to see Phantom of the Opera or Jesus Christ Superstar or, you know, a different show I've been in. So people coming to see me singing, you know, and doing my own show for a couple of hours in the West End, that was like, it was an amazing experience. And I feel like, yeah, of course, my feet are firmly on the ground, but I'm also from Sunderland, so my feet are
Always on the ground.
Yeah.
If you weren't, would there be a family member on the phone very quickly?
Yeah, my mum would just keep me. She keeps me. She's like never really excited about anything, but secretly is excited. But like I ring her with the best news, and she's like, "Oh, lovely." Well, anyway, I was at the allotment, and I'm like, "Okay, yeah."
Will she be at the Royal Albert Hall?
She will. Yeah.
Will she?
Yeah, she'll be there. Yeah.
Front row so you can see her?
I don't know about front row, but yeah, they're definitely going to be there for that one.
So when you doled out the songs for the West End show, who chooses what? Who chooses who gets what?
Well, we've got the amazing Alpha Club have produced the Best of the West End, and they've put an amazing set list together. You know, it is a massive lineup. We've got Ramin Karimalu, Ruthie Henschel, Maz Murray, Leighton Williams, Marisha Wallace, Lauren Samuels, Matt Crook, Ben Hairnow. It's a massive lineup. So there's actually only space for us to all sing a few songs each, really, because it's a massive lineup. But for that, the audience just get a brilliant experience, and all your favourite songs are there. You know, it is going to be an amazing night.
It's a jamboree.
It really is.
It's a fun
proper West End one.
So then, if you want to get tickets to it, they are now available to see Ben Forster present and perform, and I think you're going to be great. You're so lovely. I think you're going to be great in both those roles. It's the Best of the West End Stage and Screen concert at the Royal Albert Hall. Monday the 9th of March is the date. It is being recorded. Extra pressure for everyone involved, because it's then going to be broadcast on the evening of April the 17th. Friday night is music night on Radio 2.
Yeah.
And I wanted you to select a song. What song have you chosen?
Okay, so I've selected a song that I'm a little bit obsessed with, because she was my Mary Magdalene in Jesus Christ Superstar. She was the judge on ITV Superstar. She's now one of my best mates, Mel C. It's her new song, High Heels, and it's a brilliant song to get us into the weekend.
You see, you presented that beautifully.
Oh, thank you very much.
Nailed it!